Hello and welcome to tonight's broadcast of the basketball matchup between your Solano Falcons and the Merritt Thunderbirds here on the Solano College Sports Network. I'm Brain Ambrose here with my broadcast partner, Cesar Ambrose. So Cesar, Solano is coming off a dominant win in which they held their opponents just 42 points. I expect Solano to come out with the same defensive intensity tonight as they face a much stiffer opponent in Merritt, who sit at 9-1 in conference play, first in the Bay Valley. What do we need to see from Merritt to get the W tonight?
Thanks, Brian. Last time out, Merritt Community College routed Los Medanos College 78-50 in a defensive showcase, holding Los Medanos down to 30% from the field and 25% from three. Expect the Merritt Thunderbirds to keep consistent pressure on the Lady Falcons and keep them guessing.
Yeah, let's see if they'll get that tonight. Now, we'll take a short break and meet the starting five for the Solano Falcons.
Sherika Rafan, freshman, Bandon High.
Jada Scott, sophomore, De Anza High School.
Zaire Brown, freshman, De Anza High School.
Ashmin Saran, freshman, St. Pat's High.
Vanessa Hughes, sophomore, Lower Lake High School.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
And welcome back here to Solano College as we get ready for action here between your Solano Falcons and the Merritt College Thunderbirds. And I just want to remind everyone that tonight is Coaches versus Cancer. All proceeds from tonight's game will go to the battle against cancer. As we get set for tip-off here with your Solano Falcons in white and the Thunderbirds in blue and yellow. This should be a good matchup for both teams as Merritt is 9-1 in conference play, number one in the Bay Valley, and Solano is 8-2 in conference play. As we get started here with Merritt, just swinging it around. They're looking back and forth. Shot up. That was a three-pointer. Missed, but they get the rebound. Zaire Brown comes down with it for Solano. And Ashmin Saran pushes it. Behind the back dribble. Into Zaire Brown. Layup off the glass, scored. First bucket on the board for Solano. Scored by Zaire Brown.
Yeah, Brian, kind of an ill-advised shot early in the shot clock for the Thunderbirds, so Solano took advantage.
Yeah, Solano took advantage for sure as they got out on the break. And we see a miscommunication almost there by the Thunderbirds.
Coming out with defensive intensity, Solano.
Yep, and that was Zakia Willis missing the three-pointer. And Solano and Merritt fighting for it. It'll be a jump ball. And it's going to go with Solano.
I like it. Both teams fighting early, jumping on that loose ball.
Yep, fighting early and setting the tone, the defensive tone for each. As Ashmin Saran pushing it up. She is guarded tightly, and a whistle blows.
Foul down low, off ball.
Off ball foul that was. That was Dominique Seymour picking up the foul. Solano will inbound it right behind their basket. As Ashmin Saran looking to inbounds. Gets it into Jada Scott. Uses the screen from Zaire Brown over to Ashmin for three. Off back iron. And Merritt comes away with the rebound. With number 3, Diane Richard pushing it. Number 3 has it right now, Diane Richner. She's looking, directing traffic. Swings it over. Dominique Seymour has it. She's looking inside to a cutter. Out of bounds on Solano. It'll stay the Thunderbirds' ball.
It was a great pass idea. She was wide open down low, long arms by the Solano Falcon.
Yeah, Solano just caught sleeping there as Vanessa Hughes guards down low, and Jada Scott gets the air ball. She's pushing it, loses it out of bounds. It'll be Thunderbird ball. Good on Jada Scott to push it, but just couldn't hang on to the handle. As we see Diane Richard pushing it, guarded by Ashmin Saran. And she gets it over to Zakia Willis. And then over to Dominique Seymour. Now they're inside. Shot up, off glass, no good.
Great defense by Solano forcing that shot up.
Ashmin has it. Over to Cherika Rafan. Back to Jada Scott up top. To Vanessa Hughes. Cherika gets it. Inside to Jada. Inside to Zaire Brown. Off glass. It's good. Solano leads 4-0. And Zaire Brown has all 4 points.
Yeah, you love to see that. Great ball movement. Everybody touches the ball.
Yeah, great ball movement indeed. As everybody on Solano starting 5 touched the ball there. As we see the Thunderbirds looking, but Solano's defense right now is up to the task. I mentioned that in my intro. As we see a 3-pointer, Zakia Willis for 3, nothing but net.
Zakia Willis, our leading scorer at 22 and 14 boards. An absolute beast in the paint and also in the perimeter.
And there she was in the paint there with the block on Zaire Brown, and she was intense with it. Off Zaire Brown, Thunderbirds retain possession. Zakia Willis getting it done on both ends.
Yeah, and I love her intensity. Her teammates are going to draw inspiration from her.
Draw inspiration, they shall. That was good block there on Zaire Brown.
Not a good pass.
As an ill-advised pass, like you were saying, Caesar, over the top, out of bounds. It'll be Solano ball. As Ashmin Saran pushes it up for Solano. And a whistle blown here.
To fix the clock, I believe.
Solano will take it outside out here with Cherika Rafan. Into Ashmin as play resumes. Over to Zaire Brown up the wing. Vanessa Hughes has it over to Ashmin. She's looking. Behind the back dribble. Gets it over to Cherika, but they turn it over. Zakia Willis can't pick it up. She dives for it. Gets it over to her teammate. And Zaire Brown almost had the steal, but the Thunderbirds, after that shaky possession, will retain it.
Great wherewithal by Zaire Brown to get her hand in the passing lane.
Dominique Seymour inbounds it over to Diana Richner.
Wide open, blown coverage, can't capitalize.
And they're fighting for the ball, a jump ball. This time it'll be the Thunderbirds getting the possession. Coach is not happy with leaving that Thunderbird player wide open. We're waiting for the inbounds here by the Thunderbirds. And they get it into number 13, Etienne. Another 3-pointer in that same corner, and it's good.
She makes up for it. She just missed the last wide open one.
And the Thunderbirds lead 5-4 early on, and Solano just turned it over. Here come the Thunderbirds. Here's the Thunderbirds dribbling. They're looking. Diane Richner has it up top. See what they get here. Dominique Seymour over to Etienne. She's looking. Back to Seymour. Shot up, air ball. Jada Scott gets the rebound. There's Jada Scott pushing it. Inside over to Cherika Rafan in the corner for 3. Hits back iron. As Zakia Willis will slow it down here.
Great look from Jada Scott on that last pass, just couldn't capitalize.
Good look it was. You see the Thunderbirds now swinging it, and Lexi Durf, who normally starts, getting ready to check in. Her and her teammate Savannah Lopez. As Zakia Willis throws up a left-handed jump hook and scores.
She draws so much attention. Coach has implemented a 2-3 zone very early in the game to try to stop her output.
It'll be a good battle between Zaire Brown and Zakia Willis. As Ashmin's dribbling, Back up to Zaire Brown, who thinks about the three and takes it. Hits the rim, no good. Score 7-4 in favor of the Thunderbirds. And they're looking now. Back up top to Richner. As we see here, they're looking. Ill-advised pass inside. Taken by Solano. Ashmin has it. She's going to push it up. Excellent ball handler, Ashmin is. Up top to Jada Scott. Cherica has it over to Vanessa Hughes. Back over to Zaire Brown. She's looking now. Ashmin has it, puts up the free throw line jumper. Misses, but there's Vanessa Hughes for the rebound. Is fouled on the second chance opportunity.
Great hustle from Vanessa Hughes to get back in there, sneak up behind her, and grab that offensive rebound.
Excellent hustle there, like you were saying, Caesar. She will get Solano 2 free throw attempts here to cut into the small lead that Solano faces early on. And she gets ready to shoot that one. The first one is good.
As I said earlier, the Thunderbirds have caused Solano to go into a 2-3 zone. It'll be interesting to see whether they keep that going and if they can stop Zakia Willis.
Vanessa Hughes hits both and checks out. And Lexi Durf and Vanessa Lopez check in for the Thunderbirds, or for Solano Falcons. As Richner is bringing it up the court. They're looking. Back over to Richner. She will take the three. Back iron. Jada Scott comes down with it, and she's pushing it. Lexi Durf is wide open in the corner. Doesn't get the pass, but Jada Scott gets the score. Pushed it up. Zakia Willis puts it up. No good, off the glass.
Jada Scott is everywhere right now.
And there's Lexi Durf getting the first hands on the ball. Zaire Brown's it up top, wide open. Gives it up. Ashmin has it now. Ashmin directing traffic. Vanessa Lopez over Lexi Durf. Lexi Durf is Solano's leading scorer, and she's not afraid to shoot that three-pointer, but as Jada Scott misses that free throw line jumper, and the Thunderbirds come away with it as Richner bring it up the court. And there's Michaela Simon getting her first minutes of action, missing that shot.
Great pass inside. Zakia just couldn't finish.
Lexi Durf has it on the left side. She drives, tries to get it up to Zaire Brown, I believe. Turnover, and the Thunderbirds have it. And there's Richner pushing it, met by Jada Scott. But there's Zakia. Second chance opportunity, misses both. Met by good defense from Zaire Brown. Here's the Falcons pushing it. Vanessa Lopez thought about it. Over to Lexi Durf. Drives in, floater. A little bit too strong. Out of bounds on Solano. It'll be Thunderbird ball.
I like the idea, though. Lexi Durf driving in. If she keeps doing that, she can get her teammates involved and start kicking it out.
Yeah, she commands a lot of attention from the three-point line. She shoots a lot of threes per game. So, you know, being able to drive in as they run her off is going to be crucial for her. As we saw Vanessa Hughes come in for Solano. And the Thunderbirds are looking. They have it over on the right side. Back over to Zakia Willis. She pops a three. No good. Back iron. Cherika Rafan comes away with the rebound. Push it over to Ashmin. Top to Savannah. There's Lexi with space. She'll shoot the three. No good. And that goes off of Solano.
Ill-advised shot by Lexi Durf. There was 9 seconds into the shot clock. I'd like to see her move the ball a little more.
Definitely. Lexi is not afraid to shoot that ball. But using the full clock will be good here as they have a 1-point lead right now. We get a 3-point shot from the Thunderbirds, and they retain possession as they got the rebound. They're trying to get it inside as Zakia Willis, but she's tightly guarded. And we get a foul call down low. Foul will be on Vanessa Hughes. That was Etienne Ekonem going to go to the line.
It seems like the Thunderbirds are getting 2-3 chances on every possession because they're definitely winning the rebounding battle here.
As Ashmin Saran checks out, Zaire Brown comes back in. As we get the first free throw, rims out. She'll get one more try here at the line. See if they can get this one and tie the game. And she hits it. Score is going to be 8-8. As Solano looks to push it one more time with about 55 seconds left on the clock. Zaire Brown has it inside, makes a move, fighting for it. She comes away with it, puts it up, and is fouled.
Good, strong move by Zaire Brown. Looked as if she was triple teamed down there, surrounded by blue jerseys.
Yeah, she looks comfortable down there. She's really strong, and she's fighting down there. And man, she's gonna get 2 free throw attempts here with 45 seconds left to give Solano the lead potentially. And she shoots the first one, and it's good. And Zaire Brown, not the best free throw shooter at 55%, but she hits the first one. She gets ready for the second and rattles out. But Solano comes away with the rebound. Vanessa Hughes has it over to Zaire. Lexi thought about the 3, drives in, met by Zakia, no good. Thunderbirds come away with it. Oh, they're fighting for it on the ground. Jump ball.
And the aggressiveness continues, sorry, Brian. The aggressiveness continues. Both teams, again, jumping for the loose ball.
Jumping to the loose ball they did. Solano will retain possession for this jump ball. Next one goes to the Thunderbirds with 31 seconds left. And we get a timeout for Solano.
It looks like for Solano, the 2-3 zone is working. Zakia, although she does have 1-3, she has missed a couple shots inside, and as she has gotten offensive boards, Solano's doing a great job in contesting her shots.
Yeah, definitely. Zakia Willis is one of the, like you said, the leading scorer for the Thunderbirds, and containing her with that 3-2 zone has worked thus far as Solano has a 1-point lead. And they're also fighting for every second chance opportunity. We saw them with the loose ball jumping on the ground, and Savannah Lopez even got an offensive rebound off that missed free throw from Zaire Brown. So, like what I'm seeing from the Falcons so far. As play resumes, we get inbound here from Vanessa Hughes over to Lexi Durf. There's a less than a second differential with the shot clock and the game clock. Get her over to Savannah, over to Zaire. They're looking. Lexi has it. They have it. It drives, makes a move inside. Met by tough defense from Willis. But Solano retains possession again. They'll get seemingly the last shot here for them as Vanessa Hughes misses the 3, but Solano gets the rebound again. They miss it, and that'll do it right there. So that'll do it for the first quarter with Solano leading 9-8, and we'll be right back here with the second quarter after this short break. and welcome back here to Solano College for the start of the second quarter as Solano leads 9-8. And now, Caesar, what did we see from Solano that has them at a 1-point lead early on?
Yeah, Solano's very aggressive on the, even though I said earlier in the broadcast, Merritt is grabbing all these offensive boards, so Solano just grabbed 3 offensive boards in that last possession. I look to see Solano keep up the aggressiveness and try to pull this game out.
As play resumes here with the Thunderbirds starting off with the ball. As Amaya McFadden has it over on the left side, and they're swinging it over. Richter has it inside to Willis, puts up the jump hook, no good, she misses. Good defense by Zaire Brown. Solano comes away with it. There's Jada Scott pushing it over to Zaire Brown. Savannah Lopez has it now looking. Ashmin Saran. Vanessa Hughes thought about the 3. Inside, pass inside, couldn't be handled. She saved it, but the Thunderbirds come away with it. Richner pushing a good crossover.
Good hands by Solano.
And Ashmin pushes it inside of Savannah. Rims off, but there's Vanessa Hughes fighting for the board, and she got it. Solano will reset here with Ashmin up top. There's Vanessa. They have a full shot clock to work with here. It's down to 17 seconds. Jada Scott over to Ashmin. Over to Savannah Lopez. Pops up the 3. No good. But the Thunderbirds couldn't handle it. It leads to another Solano possession in which Ashmin misses the jumper. Richner gets the rebound. Over to McFadden. Back up top to Richner. See what they come up here facing this 1-point deficit. We get a 3-pointer from the corner. Michaela Simon made one earlier as Ashmin has it one-on-one. Oh, but there's Jada Scott back to Ashmin, and the score! Good ball movement between Ashmin Saran and Jada Scott leads to the bucket.
The know-how on Jada Scott to squeeze that pass in there right after she leaves her feet.
And Jada Scott, an all-around player, contributes 8 points, 5 rebounds, and about 4 assists a game. It's on display there as Willis gets the soft hook to go over Zaire Brown. Zakia Willis looking to get going here. Score now 11-10 in favor of the Falcons. Vanessa Hughes has it. Back up top to Savannah. Over to Zaire Brown. Ashmin has it. Pops the 3. No good. But Solano's fighting for the board again. The Thunderbirds come away with it, but there is a foul call on the floor. There's a foul on Savannah Lopez as 2 bodies came together fighting for the ball.
Ashmin just missed that open 3, but she's had chances. The second one goes down. Look for her to continue to shoot and make those buckets.
Yeah, not a lot of 3s are falling for Solano, but they're getting it done in other ways. As we see Cherika Rafan and Lexi Durf check in for Ashmin and Zaire Brown. And the Thunderbirds on the other end almost lose it as that Savannah Lopez, great hands there. But Merritt will take it here, side out. And there's Richner, has it up top. They're on the right wing there with Etienne.
Yep.
Inside of Zakia. Soft hands off the glass for the hook.
And they're going to continue to look to feed the beast down low, Zakia Willis.
As Lexi Durf takes that one, her foot was on the line. And Zakia comes away with it, handling the break. Up top, wide open layup. It's good for Etienne Ikanem. Score now 14-11, largest lead for Merritt. As Cherika Rafan has it over to Lexi Durf. Inside, back to Ashmin. Cherika has it. Out to Ashmin, shoots the 3. It's good! Corner 3 for Ashmin Saran.
Gotta love the ball movement there by Solano, making sure everybody touches the ball.
Score is tied 14-14 as Jada almost steals it. Over to Maya McFadden, she has it. Back up to Richner, inside of Zakia. Let's see what she does here. A lot of contact, out of bounds.
Good individual defense by Vanessa Hughes there. being able to stop Zakia Willis.
Like you said, Caesar, excellent defense. The ball goes out of bounds. The Thunderbirds will retain possession as we get it inside of Zakia. She's looking, she pops the jumper, and she hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Zakia Willis is getting it done both more side perimeter and also interior. As there's Lexi up top, has space for the three-pointer, pops it. It's good for Lexi Durf.
Very exciting game here. Both evenly matched teams in every category right now. It's exciting to see.
As we now see Lexi Durf and Ashmin Saran both hit a three. Those are two of Solano's leading scorers. Now back this way with the Thunderbirds. Richner looking inside of Zakia Willis. Powers her way through for that jump hook over Vanessa Hughes. Zakia Willis just having her way down low. Over to Vanessa Hughes up top. She pops for the three. No good. Richner comes away with it. They see Zakia up ahead. She's looking. Throws up an air ball. But right there is Richner for the putback. 20-17 in favor of the Thunderbirds.
We don't know. She might have meant to do that.
It could have been a lob as Vanessa Hughes puts up a shot with contact, but no call and misses. We get a timeout here for the Thunderbirds as we just had an exciting sequence of action with both teams pushing it and Zakia Willis getting it done. What do you think about her so far, Caesar? As we've seen jumpers from her, three-pointers, jump hooks inside. How can she maintain this?
Well, as you mentioned, she's everywhere, and on the offensive end and the defensive end. But she's also facilitating the ball with that outlet pass to Etienne Economy. I like to see her to continue to be aggressive for the entire game.
Yeah, she is definitely the focal point of this offense that has a 3-point lead over Solano. And like you were saying earlier, she averages 22 points, 14 rebounds, and just shy of 2 assists per game. So she can definitely do it all on the court, and she commands so much attention as she is one of the more taller players on the court at 6'1".
Yeah, it seems from over here that she's her team's unquestioned leader, and it's no surprise that they're number one in the Bay Valley Conference.
Number one they are as they look to get to double-digit in wins in the conference play here after this game, as they sit 9-1, 12-12 overall, and both teams are on a win-1 streak. And I just want to remind our viewers at home to check out our other content here at the Solano College Sports Network at Greg Poff on YouTube. That's Greg Poff on YouTube. You check out more than just sports on there. We just filmed a Kobe tribute there with the Solano College Sports Network cast, so definitely check it out. As we see a three-pointer here, that was number 13, Etienne Kanem, scores the three, 23-17 in favor of the Thunderbirds. Back up top to Cherica, leading pass, Savannah Lopez scores that one on the left side.
Very good pass, threading the needle there for that great bounce pass.
Yep, led the way for her teammate there as the Thunderbirds come the opposite way. Richner has it, directing traffic. As Zakia Willis looks to get in position. Back up top to Richner. They have it, they're looking, they're trying to get it inside, but Willis has 3 white jerseys on her. We see a 3 in the corner from, that was number 30, Amaya McFadden, misses. Inside is Zaire Brown. Back out top to Lexi for 3. Air balls, Richner has it, behind the back. Oh, 2 bodies collide there. I believe that's Cherica Rafan on the floor, hit hard by Richner. She was coming full speed, and we hope she's okay.
Yeah, she looks a little shaken up there, but it's just, as I said earlier, both teams jumping for the ball and fighting for it so aggressively. This stuff can happen in basketball.
Yeah, we've seen many times tonight for the men's game and the women's game now where bodies have been hitting the floor, and we got to love the hustle, but not at the expense of the safety of our players here. And as we see everybody patiently waiting to see, hoping she's okay.
They say sometimes basketball isn't a contact sport. Well, I hear some people say that. It's definitely a contact sport.
It is definitely a contact sport. As we see, you know, anytime during the possession, we can see elbows flying, you know, jumping, landing on people's foots, and, you know, falling down like we just saw there. And then, unfortunately, two players crashing, you know, hustling for the ball, trying to get a win for their team tonight. So I believe Cherika Rafan will come out here to get a rest and recover, and Jada Scott will come in as she makes it to her feet and walks on her own power. What toughness from Cherika Rafan.
Yeah, it just shows how much she wants to win this game, and I hope that the rest of the Lady Falcons can grab inspiration from that.
Yeah, she's tough. Back over here with the action, we're going to have Ashmin Saran inbounding. We see Lexi Durf coming up top for it, and there's Jada Scott. Takes the three after a dribble. No good. That's going to be a Thunderbird ball. Nobody went for that rebound as they let it go out of bounds. And the Thunderbirds will inbound here behind their basket as they're looking for the ball right now. Play is going to resume here with number 13, Etiani Khanum, inbounding the ball to Richner. And here we go.
I love the intensity from Savannah Lopez, picking up full court.
And there's Zakia Willis has it. She thought about the jump shot, almost went up and down, but able to let go of the ball after a missed jump. Whoa, and there's a steal. That was number 22, Michaela Simon, able to get that steal.
And then quickly fouled afterwards.
She was quickly fouled. I don't think Ashmin was, she seemingly came down with that rebound, but wasn't expecting Michaela Simon to come up from behind and take that ball. So we get Thunderbird inbounding here. So let's see what they come away with. They get it to Willis. Had the perfect position and gets the shot to go off glass.
Zakia Willis, I don't think I've seen her rest all game. It looks to me she's going to play every single minute of the game.
And if she does, she's going to have a big game as Vanessa Hughes misses that three-pointer. And there's Zakia Willis handling the break. Over to Richner now. Back to Zakia. She's going to pop that three. Just misses. Front iron. Jada Scott comes away with it. Pushing it up. Nice dribble to get away from Richner. Jumper, no good. They're fighting down low. Ball's bouncing. Goes out of bounds. That's going to be Thunderbird ball.
You love the confidence from Zakia shooting that three, but definitely would want her to move the ball more, use more of that shot clock.
As she has the bulk of the points, her confidence is riding high. But you're right, Caesar, with a full shot clock and just under 3 minutes to go, want to see them use a little bit more ball movement. There's now the Thunderbirds have it, and they're looking. Back up top there. Comes in. Inside to Zakia. Perfect position. Just misses that one. Zaire Brown with the strong rebound there as Jada Scott has it now. Over to Ashmin for three. No good. And it's going to be a push. And it's going to be Thunderbird ball. Savannah Lopez being called for the foul there. And Savannah Lopez will check out, and Lexi Durf will check into the game.
Falcons shooting a lot of threes. As they're falling behind a little bit, I want to see them drive more into the paint, get their gals involved, and try to get everybody in rhythm.
We haven't seen many substitutions for Merritt, but number 11, Cindy Tajaj, comes in. As Merritt has it, drives in, met by tough defense by Zaire Brown. That was Etiani Khanum missing that shot. What a pass. Thread the needle from Ashmin, but Vanessa Hughes couldn't finish it. She's upset after that one. It's tough down there with Zakia Willis on the defensive end. She couldn't get that one to fall. Thunderbirds come away with it as Richner has it up top, guarded tightly by Jada Scott. And there's Zakia Willis, gets it in position, scores the shot.
Zaire Brown overplayed that possession and let her get around pretty quickly.
What a play from Zakia. And there's Zaire Brown getting the shot back, scoring that one for Solano. 21-27 in favor of the Thunderbirds.
And I'd love to see more of that. Zaire Brown used her size down low.
Definitely, because the 3-ball hasn't been falling, save for 2 in this quarter from the Falcons. They need to find anything to get them back into this game. They look out of sync. They see Rickner putting up a floater, but there's Willis for the putback. No good. The Falcons come away with it. Ashmin Saran has it. She's driving in. Inside of Hughes. Fouled hard. And she's going to get 2 free throws out of that attempt.
Zakia Willis getting ready for a big monster game here with another board on the other end for that last possession.
As we getting ready for Vanessa Hughes to shoot her free throws here. And Vanessa Hughes is a big contributor to the Falcons offense, averaging about 11 points and 7 boards per game as she misses the first free throw. It's not what you want if you're the Falcons with a little over a minute left facing a 2-possession deficit. And she makes the second, 22-27, and here come the Thunderbirds. Let's see if they go to Zakia Willis again. 55 seconds left. The pump fake for that one. Dangerous pass. Richner gets it though. Cross-court pass again. Over to Zakia Willis for 3. Misses for an iron. Jada Scott rips it. Goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Solano ball. 27-second shot clock. 39-second game clock here in the second quarter. As we get a substitution for the Thunderbirds, we get Michaela Simon checking in.
And you want to see Solano hold this for a good shot. Don't take an ill-advised early shot clock shot. You want to go down at the half as little as possible.
As Vanessa Hughes has it up top, and Jada Scott has it now inside to Vanessa Hughes, fighting Michaela. And she gets the layup off the glass. Vanessa Hughes makes it a 3-point game. Now the Thunderbirds will seemingly get the last shot here of the second quarter. Inside, no good. They try to tip it back out, but Solano has it. Lexi Durf will take the 3-pointer. It's no good. At the end of the first half, we have Merritt leading 27-24. Now, Caesar, Merritt continued to play fantastically through Zakia Willis, and they have a 27-24 lead. What can the Solano Falcons do to try to contain Zakia Willis?
Well, they are having some success with the zone defense. They are denying her the ball on a numerous amount of possessions. They forced her to take a 3 at the end of that half there. So continue that, but also continue to try to deny her the ball a lot more.
Yeah, definitely. Things are falling for Solano on the offensive end, but the defensive end, they got to stop Zakia Willis. And we'll be right back here with the second half after halftime as Merritt leads 27-24.
Hey everyone, head coach Matt Borchert. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether you're commentating a live game
or hosting your own TV show
or working behind the scenes, then this is the class for you.
For more information, contact Greg Poff, that's me, at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester, and remember,
it's more than just sports, it's an education.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-888-8255 864-7000.
Hey everybody, it's Zaire, and thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Hello viewers, and welcome to another episode of On Campus here at the Solano College Sports Network. I'm your host, Ellen McGraw, and joining me today is our Solano softball pitcher, Brittany Selzniak. So Brittany, what has your background been with softball, and what helped you decide in coming to play for Solano?
I've been playing softball for about 10 years now, all the way up to Little League, to travel, then high school, to now college. Just choosing here, I had a former teammate from travel convinced me to come here and talk to Coach Nikki, and then when I started talking to her, I got my foot into here.
Yeah, and then of course being a student here at Solano, being a student athlete, and trying to balance all that, balance your outflight with it too, is definitely hard. How do you manage the stress of that?
It's for sure stressful. I wake up at around 8 o'clock, 8:30. I start class around 9:30, and Mondays and Wednesdays I don't get out of here until like 9:30 at night.
Yeah, definitely not easy. But your freshman year, you had 8 starts. You did go 4-4. But going into the off season, getting ready for your sophomore year, what have you been doing in the off season to help better yourself?
I've been going to pitching lessons, getting better, because there are 8 pitchers now, so you for sure got to get the work in and hit your spots and locations.
Yeah, then of course being a sophomore, you're going to be taking a bit more of a leadership role. You're going to be probably getting thrown in at the beginning of the year to get starts. So what do you think is a key thing in helping you stand out and really helping out to be a leader on this team with all the new girls?
I would just say for sure being a leader, working hard as anything I can do, give 110% and just go out and bowl.
Yeah, we do wish you the best of luck with the softball year. But how is it here attending Solano, being a student, and how is the campus altogether?
The campus is great. It's not too big, not too small. Students here are great. Teachers are for sure great. Knowing you're a student athlete, they work with you a lot, and that's it.
Yeah, is this definitely a college you would recommend to some kids coming out of high school?
For sure. Mostly if you're not into bigger schools, it's a for sure great starting, and money-wise, it's great.
All right. So in the off season, do you watch any college softball games, try and get a feel for like the big college, big time players, and try and work on anything, get motivation from them?
Yes, I watch softball whenever it's on. Just watching what they do and just watch their plays and how they play the game at a higher level.
Yeah, and then of course the College World Series is such a big thing. Of course I have sisters that watch it. I know a lot of softball players watch it. So is there any teams you would in particular root for?
Probably not. I look at them all the same and just learn things from them.
Yeah, you just like to take in each team and each key player, see what they do, and see how you can benefit your own game?
Yes.
All right. So, of course, Coach Nikki is the head coach. So any last words to anyone that might be debating on whether or not to play for the softball team? How good of a coach is she, and how well does she work with new girls?
I would say she's a great coach. We had 7 sophomores last year, and they all went to NAIA's Division 1s, Division 2s, Division 3s. She got them all committed, and she's really good about getting you to a 4-year program afterwards.
Yeah. Well, before we end the show, we would love to thank Brittany for joining us. So that has been another episode of On Campus here at the Solano College Sports Network. I am your host, Alan McGraw, and we hope to see you next time.
Hi, I'm Dr. Celia Esposito Noy. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Eric Visser. I'm in my 5th year as the athletic director of Solano College. To experience community college and its mission has been an outstanding experience. Solano College has a very rich tradition in intercollegiate athletics dating back to 1947. I'm very proud to communicate that rich tradition is still being continued with fine young men and women that represent Solano College on and off the court. In the fall we have the volleyball program. We have a very successful women's soccer program. We have both men's and women's basketball. And then we transition to 4 programs: baseball, of softball, men's women's tennis, and men's and women's swimming. It is our mission to excel our programs and our student athletes in academics. All of our student athletes are committed to give back to the community. And we would invite you to be a part of Solano College Athletics by visiting our website, www.solanoathletics.com, and you feel a warm welcome at Solano.
Jada Scott. Hey everyone, thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Hey, it's Cherry. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
If you have an interest in a career in sports broadcasting,
Whether it's behind the scenes or on camera,
then this is the class for you.
class is held every Wednesday from 1:30 to 4:30 in room 121 alongside the library building.
For more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
It's more than just sports, it's an education.
We have everything that an automotive shop would have or even a dealership would have.
If you guys are interested in automotive at all, go to Solano Community College. Check out the automotive program. It can be a career path for you, just like what I'm doing, or it could be an extreme hobbyist, an enthusiast.
If you really like cars and learning stuff all the time, then this is the best place to go.
My name is Vanessa Hughes. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Hello and welcome to another edition of On Campus here on the Solano College Sports Network. I am Nathan Farmer, and today we are being joined by setter for your women's volleyball team, Kayla Samontan. Now, Kayla, thank you for joining me here today.
You're welcome.
Now, Kayla, why don't you give the viewers just a little bit of background about yourself and what brought you here to Solano?
So I grew up in Vacaville, and just being close to home was really important to me college-wise, so Solano was a good choice. And it was cheaper to go to Solano, and then I wanted to continue playing volleyball throughout college, and then the coach here offered me a spot, so I took it.
And how long have you been playing volleyball?
I've been playing for 5 years. I started when I was in 8th grade in 2014.
And did you play any other sports when you were growing up?
No, just volleyball.
Okay. And now it's your first year here at Solano. What has that been like for you?
I really like it. I really enjoy it so far, playing with my teammates and creating better bonds with them, and as well as people in my class.
And you talked about your teammates. What has that bond been like?
It's good. We're all pretty close and really all enjoy our company and spending time together on the court and off the court.
You guys are off to a great start so far this season. What would you attribute your success to?
I would say to our coaches, and just to pushing us to our fullest potential and never giving up on us.
And you guys are undefeated in conference so far, and you guys are haven't lost a set so far in conference play. How do you guys stay focused even though you're playing some teams that maybe aren't as good as you?
I think in practice we practice a lot of just not stooping down to people's levels and being aggressive at all times and just always being focused.
And now, what are you majoring in, or have you decided on that yet?
I'm majoring in kinesiology, sports med.
And what do you plan to do with that in the future?
Possibly a physical therapist. I don't
Okay,
know. Yeah.
that sounds good. Now, just a few rapid-fire questions. What is your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show has to be Friends.
Good choice. What about your favorite movie?
Movie? I don't have one. I would say Van Helsing. It's a really old movie.
Okay, I've never heard of it, but I'll
It's
take
good.
your word. I'll take your word for it. And what about favorite celebrity or athlete?
Athlete would probably be Lauren Carlini. She played volleyball for Wisconsin in 2017.
And now, the biggest question: who would you say is better at volleyball, you or your sister?
I'll say me.
All right. Well, that's going to do it here for this episode of On Campus. I'm Nathan Farmer, and for my special guest, Kayla Samontan, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next time.
Hey everybody, Ashmin Saran, and thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
And welcome back to Solano College, here for the start of the third quarter and the second half. Merritt leads the way 27-24 through the strength of Zakia Willis's awesome game on both ends of the floor. And you mentioned it, Caesar. She's been everywhere tonight. As play resumes, we have Ashvin Saran bringing it up for Solano. Now we have Zaire Brown going inside, met by tough defense from Willis. No good on the shot. Richner will come away with it and bring the ball up the court for the Thunderbirds. Inside, pass disruptive. Vanessa Hughes was there. It'll be out of bounds.
Bad looking pass by ETN there. Trying to force it, and you have basically a whole shot clock there.
Yeah, and we haven't seen much of them forcing it. You know, everything's coming organically, so let's see if they can get back to that after that possession. But Cherika Rafan ripped it from Willis, but Thunderbirds retained possession. Missed the shot, but there's Willis. Gets the putback over Zaire Brown, and they're battling down there.
That's where she's done most of her damage tonight, on those second chance points.
Yeah, she just seems to be in the right position at the right time and battling there, too, over tough coverage. Jada Scott has it, thought about the three, takes the jumper, rims out. Etienne kind of comes down with it as Richner will now push the ball up, guarded by Cherika Rafan, who bounced back from that fall she took earlier. She's back on there. As they try to force it one more time, that's Etienne forcing it. Turnover again for the Thunderbirds. They swing it over. Cherika Rafan has a three, too strong, and Willis gets the rebound.
Great pass by Jada Scott, just not executed well.
Richner now has it. They're looking. They're using the clock this time. They have it in the corner. Back up top to Etienne. See what she can do here on the smaller defender. Trying to get it to Willis, but she's covered greatly by Zaire Brown. Swing it over. That's Etienne for three. In and out. Jada Scott comes away with the board. And she will push it. Pass over to Saran for three. No good. She made that one in the second quarter, but hasn't been able to hit another one.
Yeah, at this point, I want to see Solano shy away from the three-point line, start drawing fouls, slow the game down, get the Thunderbirds out of rhythm.
And there's Richner over to Etienne. Try to get it inside to Zakiya Willis. Turns it over. The Falcons are denying Zakiya Willis. She just had that putback off a missed shot, but the Thunderbirds can't seem to get it into her.
And Etienne, that's her third forced pass. She's got to slow it down.
Yeah, she left her feet and tried to force it in there to Willis. Fortunately, turns it over. The Falcons have it now as they try to cut into this 5-point deficit. Ashmin has it. Durf has it for three. Right side. Off for an iron. And the Thunderbirds come away with it as Richner gives it up to Michaela Simon. Met by Zaire Brown on that drive attempt. Simon not happy after that one, but there's Vanessa Hughes, the breakaway layup. One possession game now.
Old-fashioned defense leads to your offense.
Let's see what the Thunderbirds come up with here as they try to get their offense going. And there's up top to McFadden. Over to Richner. They finally get it inside to Zakiya, but it's ripped away from Vanessa Hughes. This is a different Solano team. There's over to Durf. She steps back inside to, there's Vanessa Hughes now. Cherika Rafan missed the three-pointer. That's a foul called there, and Cherika Rafan gets fouled on a three-point shot. It's going to be 3 free throws for Cherika. As the coach for Merritt is pleading with the ref that those were 2 travels back-to-back, missed by the referee.
And I like that possession. They worked from inside out, and they got an open three-pointer for it and a chance at 3 points. I like to see them keep doing that.
And Cherika misses the first free throw. She is a 75% free throw shooter, so above average for her. Let's see if she can get these last 2 down and cut into this lead. Making all 3 would have tied the game, but she makes the second, so the last one will put them down by 1 if she makes it.
And you mentioned Solano comes out a different team, pressuring the Thunderbirds on every play, on every pass.
Yeah, they're definitely in the passing lanes. Can't get it inside to Zakiya as Zakiya gets the rebound from the miss from Cherika Rafan. As a three-pointer is no good, too strong, right early in the shot clock. And they trap Lexi Durf in the corner. That's going to be out of bounds.
As you see Zakiya with the intensity, she really does inspire, getting me pumped up over here behind the desk.
As they were fighting, Lexi Durf was trapped. She tried to get it off of the Thunderbirds, but fortunately it was off of her. And the Thunderbirds get the possession. And they finally get it inside to Zakiya Willis, but she is blocked. And that was Vanessa Hughes holding her down to not get that shot up. Clean block.
That's not the first time Vanessa Hughes has done a number on Zakiya Willis.
And Zakiya Willis cannot get started here after that dominant first half. There's Ashmin Saran pushing it up. Side to Hughes for 3. It's good for Vanessa Hughes.
Hughes' immediate impact after the half.
Vanessa Hughes on the defensive end and on the offensive end, stepping out for 3. Wow, what a game for her so far in this third quarter. They're trying to get it in. They turn it over again. That's the Thunderbirds turning it over. Lexi Durf has it. Thought about the 3. Inside to Rachel Everett, who gets her first taste of action. She scores the bucket. Solano's bench is all fired up here as they now take the lead after that sequence of events. Wow, we mentioned it. Solano, a different team. What have we seen from them, Caesar?
Well, they just came off a 6-0 run just now. Their zone defense is working, and they're coming at it with arms straight up, no fouls, and it's working out perfectly for them.
Yeah, that zone defense is containing Zakia Willis, who just had a monster first half, and she just can't get going here. Just 2 points off a putback. We saw, and then Vanessa Hughes with the block and the three-pointer at the other end.
Yeah, you mentioned it. It was coming naturally to them in the first half. They got to continue to do that and maintain the flow of offense, not just try to force it into her every time.
Yeah, they saw it was working, and now they're trying to force it. Let's see. We hope to see some of their other players kind of step up and, you know, draw the defense away from Zakia to get her open. As we see Zakia Willis pleading with the referee. There's a lot of contact down low as they're battling, so let's see what happens here. As Michaela Simon inbounds it up ahead. And that was a foul on Lexi Durf.
Not a good foul.
Yeah, I don't think she wanted a foul there, obviously, but called nonetheless on the drive from number 21, Dominique Seymour. She will inbounds here. Etiani Khanum has it. Have it over to McFadden. They're driving in. Foul called. That was number 22, Michaela Simon, trying to drive her way inside.
And look for the Thunderbirds to continue to do that, draw fouls and slow the Falcons down, because that 6-0 run they were just on was electrifying.
Electrifying it was. You got the whole crowd pumped up too. As Michaela Simon will shoot these free throws, and she hits the first. Michaela Simon. Michaela Simon is a freshman guard from El Cerrito out of Richmond. Shoots just 53%. Makes the first, missed the second. The Falcons lead 32-30 as Lexi Durf has it over on the right wing. Shoots a three, nothing but net. Hits that one, Lexi Durf.
We'll see if that one gets her going. I think that's her first, or one of her first threes in the game.
I mentioned earlier, she's not afraid to shoot that three. As Michaela Simon tried to answer back with a three of her own early in the shot clock, they miss. Rachel Everett has it up ahead, but it's out of bounds. That's going to stay Solano ball as it went off the foot of Etiani Khanum.
It was a good idea, but the Thunderbirds had great transition defense there.
Zaire Brown checks back in. Rachel Everett will come out. Rachel Everett provided a nice spark off the bench. And there's Ashmin Saran checking in as well for number 21, Vanessa Lopez. Jada Scott has it off the inbound from Lexi Durf. Lexi has it, tried about the three. Drives in, a lot of contact there. Foul's gonna be on Anaya McFadden.
I like the aggressiveness from Durf, drawing the foul and slowly trying to increase their lead.
And Lexi Durf is a freshman out of Wilsey Wood High School in Vacaville, California. And she will get 2 free throw attempts here. And Lexi Durf is a fantastic free throw shooter. Shoots about 90% from free throw land. So she's very confident at the line. As we see the first one hits, nothing but net. And the second one, just as I say
offensive
that,
rebound.
Rims out. And there's Zakia Willis ripping that out of Zaire Brown, who almost got another rebound for them.
Such a beast inside on the boards. She's looking to have a huge night on the boards.
And they're looking. They're trying to get it in. So they're looking for Zakia Willis. They try a three with McFadden, but doesn't get it to go. Zaire Brown comes away with the rebound.
And that is in thanks to Solano's amazing defense down low on Zakia Willis.
And for the Thunderbirds, Zakia Willis was limping, hobbling a bit as she went up the court. Let's hope it's nothing serious, as she is a big part of their offense. As Vanessa Hughes almost gets it stolen. Over to Lexi Durf, dangerous passes. Saran takes a three, no good. And the Thunderbirds come away with that rebound. Michaela Simon bringing it up the court now. Over to Etienne. She drives in, dump off pass, and it rims in. Good ball movement there from the Thunderbirds, as that was Dominique Seymour getting that last bucket for the Thunderbirds. Jada Scott now bringing it up inside to Zaire Brown. She's going to try a jumper. No good. Try to fight for her board and tips it to Lexi Durf. Vanessa Hughes has a three. No good.
Great hustle by Zaire Brown to tip that to Lexi Durf. If you're Vanessa Hughes, I'd like to see her dribble that out and reset.
Yeah, you didn't have to take the 3 there. Could have reset and got a good shot.
Poor
but
pass.
the Solano Falcons steal it on the inbounds. Just a lazy pass from the Thunderbirds. And there's Vanessa Hughes. Zaire Brown pops a jumper there, misses. 2 Falcons battling for it, and they got it. Cherika Rafan thought about the 3 up top. They reset. Vanessa Hughes pops the 3, and it rims out. The Thunderbirds have it now. They're pushing it up. Dominique Seymour up ahead to Etienne. And they're looking now. Wide open. That was McFadden missing the wide open layup. And there's Zakiah Willis missing that one. Bodies hit the floor. Lexi Durf has it. Stutter steps. 3-pointer on the way. Bounces, no good. And Vanessa Hughes battling for that second chance. And it's going to be Thunderbird ball.
I know we said it a lot this broadcast, but Lexi Durf has got to reset and wait for all her teammates to get into the front court.
She's confident nonetheless, but she's only gotten a few to fall. But a shooter will shoot, and we'll see if she can shoot her way out of this small slump. As the Thunderbirds now have it on their end of the court, up top to Richner. Get it inside, tough pass made, and they get the bucket. Dominique Seymour with the contact will get a chance at one more point at the line.
Richner with the amazing vision to thread the needle there.
Everything seems to be coming from inside for the Thunderbirds. As Dominique Seymour, 5'9" sophomore out of Oakland, will get this free throw, and it barely grazes the rim, if anything, but air ball nonetheless, I believe. No bucket. Solano will take it with Ashmin Saran pushing it up.
Awesome full court defense.
And she's guarded tightly by McFadden. Now Zaire Brown has it. Inside, not a good pass. And then not a good pass for the Thunderbirds there to turn it right back over. Ashmin has it up top with Zaire Brown. Savannah Lopez. Cherika Rafan now. And the Thunderbirds try to steal it.
Bodies hit the floor again. And it's an amazing game. So many lead changes. So much aggressiveness. This game is going to come down to the wire.
It's going to come down to the wire. And who wants him more? And as we saw Rachel Everett hit the floor, able to retain possession. Solano ball. She's looking. They get it into Ashmin. Almost stolen. She steps back for the 3 and drains it. Ashmin Saran, step back 3. Makes it a 39-34 lead for the Falcons.
McFadden gambled on that one and left Ashmin open for that 3.
As Richner now looking. Try to thread the needle again inside, but couldn't get it. Solano Falcons seemingly came away with it, but there's the Thunderbirds have it, and one. That's number 21, Dominique Seymour, one more time.
Elite passing by the Thunderbirds right now.
Dominique Seymour one more time, finishing strong with that left hand. As we get Rachel Everett coming out, Vanessa Hughes in, and then Jada Scott in for Cherika Rafan. Nice production from Solano's bench. And Lexi Durf comes in for Vanessa Lopez. And for Merritt, they're still going with Zakiah, Etienne, Richner, Seymour. As Ashmin guarded tightly by McFadden, who's also on the floor right now. And Jada Scott has it now. And it looks like the Thunderbirds have stepped up the defensive intensity. As that's Vanessa Hughes getting fouled on that opportunity.
Aggressive defense there. She overplayed to the left side and let Vanessa Hughes drive in and fouled her.
And Vanessa Hughes will get 2 shots at the line to extend this 2-point lead with just over a minute to go. And she hits the first one. One more to go here for Vanessa Hughes. Let's see if she can hit it. And off the rim, no good. Here come the Thunderbirds, down one possession. As Richner dove in for that one, but there's Zakia Willis flexing on him. After that putback, makes it a 1-point game with 45 seconds left. Zaire Brown gets the easy. Thunderbirds wanted to travel, but Zaire Brown got the score there.
Such an evenly matched matchup, trading buckets on either side.
As the Thunderbirds have it now, they're looking for Zakia Willis, but they have wide open players on the perimeter. Richner looking, dribbles over to McFadden for three. It's good! What a back and forth matchup right now. 41-42 in favor of Solano. Solano will have the final shot here. They wish. 10 seconds left on the clock. As Vanessa Hughes has it over to Jada Scott. 5 seconds to go. Ashmin has it. She's going one-on-one. They fumble it. Lexi throws up a prayer. No good. And that'll do it for the third quarter with Solano leading 42-41. And we'll be right back here with more action after this short break. And welcome back here for the start of the fourth quarter here at Solano College, as we have a tightly contested matchup between the Merritt Thunderbirds and the Solano Falcons, as Solano leads 42-41. And Caesar, Solano came out a different team after the break and halftime. What did we see from Solano? They got on this 1-point lead.
Yeah, down at the half, come back up after the third quarter. They improved on basically everything, shooting better from the three-point line and forcing the ball out of the Thunderbirds' hands.
As play resumes here with the Thunderbirds, and they almost get it stolen. Oh, it will be a turnover as the Falcons will take it. As Ashmin Saran will push it up. Jada Scott has it now, guarded by Richner. Over to Zaire Brown. And Vanessa Hughes has it. Lexi Durf has an open three. Will take it, no good, off back iron. And there's Zakia Willis pushing it up. She's pushing all the way. Floater, no good. And Zaire Brown risked that one, but she was fouled.
Physical rebounder, Zaire Brown making a difference on the defensive boards.
As we get some substitutions here, Cherika Rafan will check in for Lexi Durf.
Once again, McFadden picking up full court. I love the intensity.
It's a tight game, so defensive intensity is important right now. As Vanessa Hughes gets it over to Ashmin. They're battling. Richner came away with it, but Jada Scott was there to get it back.
Great hustle by Richner.
Jada's looking, gets it to Zaire Brown. Pass inside of Cherika. That was a foul call there. Zakia Willis is not happy about that one.
Elite pass there. Down low to Cherika.
And Cherika will get free throws at the line. And they're going to call a technical foul as well. Zakia Willis was very emotional after that one. Didn't think it should have been a foul call, but technical foul nonetheless.
Well, very emotional player showing her frustration after that call.
And and it was a technical foul on the coach. And it's going to be a second technical, this one on the coach. So there was a player, Zakia Willis, receiving a technical foul, and now the coach as well receiving a technical foul.
Pleading their case a little too aggressively there, and nonetheless, it was a physical play. I believe it was.
It did look like a lot
foul.
of contact. You know, these tightly contested games, you know, emotions are running high. But, you know, the coach receiving that one, he's unhappy. We've seen him yelling before, so let's just, you know, let these players get their composure back. Zakia Willis is still not happy. She's shaking her head.
You know, a lot of times coaches do this to inspire their players on the court to do that extra thing to almost get back at that referee who they think miscalled that.
And Cherika Rafan will get ready to shoot these free throws. And it hits back iron but falls. She hits the first one. Yeah, she gets set for the second free throw. Hits back iron again, but this one doesn't drop. And now Lexi Durf, who is like I mentioned earlier, is a 90% free throw shooter, will shoot these free throws. And she hits the first. And there's the second one. And she hits that one. Excellent free throw shooter and Lexi Durf making all these free points. And there's the third one. 46-41 now.
Yeah, not a very wise move. I know I said he might be trying to inspire his team, but now he's.
And she makes all four. Perfect.
And now they're down by 6. Not very wise by the player and coach.
As play resumes here with the inbounds from Vanessa Hughes. Lexi Durf has it. And she's looking over to Ashmin. Ashmin directing traffic, gets it to Cherika Rafan. Bounce pass to Vanessa Hughes, couldn't handle it, but retains it. Inside to Zaire Brown, try to free throw line jumper. A lot of contact there, no call. Falcons retain possession. And Zaire Brown fighting down low and gets the bucket to go. 49-41 Falcons.
Multiple chances there for the Falcons, took advantage of all of them.
Good screen there, off ball for Thunderbirds. And they're battling down, trying to get it inside to Zakia Willis. She has it. Try to find her cutting teammate, but turns it over. But Lexi Durf turns it right back over. There's bodies on the ground. They're fighting for it. What's the call?
Very physical last possession there on trying to get that rebound, almost like the referee swallowed their whistles.
And it's going to be blue ball. They had possession. The refs are saying it's going to be a 30-second timeout here for Merritt. And they got the possession on the floor and was able to call timeout. So good heads-up play for them to not have the jump ball. So let's see if Merritt can, get their groove back. They couldn't really find it here. And on the call, I'm Brian Ambrose with Cesar Ambrose here. So we have a tightly contested matchup, but after that sequence of events, those two tentacles and the foul call, Solano now leads by 8 points.
Yeah, we'll see if Merritt rides the horse that got them here in Zakia Willis. They're down by 8. It's clutch time. We'll see if they go back to the beast inside.
And I want to remind you guys that this game is brought to you by James Thomas Media, your one-stop shop for all your media needs. As play resumes here with Richner, has it up top. Over to Etienne. They're looking. McFadden has it, gets it inside to Zakia Willis. And that's going to be a foul call. She went up for the shot. Zaire Brown called for that one. And Zakia Willis will go to the line for 2.
It was a foul call, but great defense by Zaire Brown.
And we have Savannah Lopez and Jada Scott checking in for Cherika Rafan and Lexi Durf, respectively. As Zakia Willis getting ready to shoot these free throws. And, you know, from Zakia, early on in the first half, we saw her hit some jump shots and three-pointers. We haven't seen much of that at all in the second half. Maybe she needs to go back to that a little bit, as she can't find her groove. As bodies hits the floor, the Thunderbirds had it, but it's going to be a foul call on the Falcons. And Richner getting called for the foul, and Savannah Lopez will go to the line. Savannah Lopez is a 74% free throw shooter. Gets that one to fall.
Merritt finds themselves down 9 with a chance to be down by 10, and you got to attribute it to those technical fouls, also attribute it to dumb reach-ins and transition calls.
And the Merritt coach on the other end, as she hits that free throw, still arguing with the ref.
Travel.
As a travel is called, Etienne stumbled over her feet, and as she got the ball, travel call, it'll be Solano ball. As Ashmin Saran now has it, guarded tightly by, that's actually a McFadden there. There's Vanessa Hughes over to Jada Scott. Back to Hughes, inside of Zaire Brown. Puts one up, doesn't get it to fall, but Zaire Brown comes away with it. What hustle. Solano gets another possession here. And Zaire Brown has it over on the right side. Inside to Vanessa. Got it to go!
Vanessa Hughes has been everywhere tonight.
Vanessa Hughes has been everywhere. Defensively, offensively, she's having a great game for herself tonight. As McFadden has it over to Richner. To get it over there. Good defense, but it was a foul called on Zaire Brown.
Didn't look like a foul. Had all their hands up, and
I don't think her hands were all the way straight up. Might have got a little bit of contact, but it looked good from over here. And we'll get Dominique Seymour to the line for 2 free throws. As she misses the first back iron. Not what you need right now, as you're facing a double-digit deficit.
Cherika Rafan getting ready to check back in. He really brings the hustle on the defensive end.
And we're getting ready for the inbounds here as Cherika Rafan inbounds to Ashmin Saran. Nice dribble move, gets by her defender to bring it up. The Thunderbirds are putting the pressure on with the defensive end. And there's Vanessa Hughes, pops the 3. Back iron, no good. Etienne comes away with it. Up ahead. Let's see what the Thunderbirds can score here. And they get the bucket and 1. That was number 21. Dominique Seymour with the and 1 play here.
Just what they needed. Now they have a chance to get 3 the old-fashioned way.
Strong move for her to finish with contact. Let's see if she can get this one to fall and cut into this lead just a little bit more. It's no good. A lot of bodies went for that rebound. And it's going to go Solano's way. It was close with Zaire Brown and Zakia Willis fighting for it. Zakia thought she tipped it off of Zaire, but it's going to be Solano ball. As Cherika looks to inbound here. Gets it over to Zaire Brown. And there's Zakia Willis with the tough defense on her. Almost ripped it.
Great full court press there by Thunderbirds.
Ashmin has it. Thought about the 3. She has that range. And there's Savannah Lopez over to Vanessa Hughes for 3. No good, but there's Zaire Brown for the board. And the Thunderbirds tip it out of bounds. It'll stay Solano ball.
Thunderbirds with the pressure on Solano full court shaved a whole 10 seconds off the shot clock while they were coming up, or I should say 7 seconds off the shot clock.
As Lexi Durf inbounds to Cherika Rafan. She's guarded tightly off the screen from Brown. Lexi will try the three. Front iron, no good. The Thunderbirds are pushing it up. And they get it stolen. Another ill-advised pass by the Thunderbirds. And there's a good pass there to Lexi Durf from Cherika Rafan. Bucket scored.
And I mentioned earlier, Cherika Rafan coming in and again with the defensive hustle, getting her hands in the passing lane.
Yeah, she's everywhere. She has a spark of energy. And Solano now leads 55-44. And, there's momentum shifts in this game. But, man, that was technical fouls for Merritt. Definitely, turned this around for Solano. They had a small lead, but after all those free throws made, the lead has now ballooned up to 11 points with a little bit over 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, the Thunderbirds got to play with some discipline. Can't be forcing their forcing turnovers, and see if they can crawl their way back into this game with 5 minutes 47 seconds left to go.
As we get a look at the Thunderbirds bench, and there's still a lot of basketball left to go, but they gotta hold their composure. Zakia Willis was very frazzled and has been complaining about a lot of calls haven't gone her way. And Solano, they're pushing it right now. They're really playing well and moving the ball. And Zaire Brown and Vanessa Hughes have been big for them, getting second chance opportunities.
Yeah, you alluded to it. Zaire Brown coming out, getting all these boards, actually posing a threat to Zakia Willis down low. Zakia Willis has been a non-factor here in the fourth quarter. Let's see if she can get back into it with a little less than 6 minutes to go.
As play resumes here, with both teams getting back on the court, let's see what the Thunderbirds can come up with here with under 6 minutes to go. As the inbound into Etienne. She's looking, guarded by Cherika Rafan, up top to Richner. Directing traffic. But this zone defense, man, they have Zakia Willis just neutralized. And there it is again. They try to get it inside to her, but Vanessa Hughes was there for almost a steal. The shot was up for the Thunderbirds, but it missed. They get their own rebound. They have a chance for another bucket here. They get it inside to Willis, and Solano was caught sleeping, and Willis gets the easy bucket at the rim.
Besides that easy bucket, that was a great possession of defense there for the Solano Falcons. I like to see them continue that and force them to take end-of-shot clock shots.
As Cherika Rafan has it now, directing traffic. Lexi Durf has it, goes through her legs, and Richner has it, pushing up ahead. No good, but there's Zakia Willis, has it. They save it, and it rims in. Zakia Willis, that's 4 points for her, quick points for her. It's 48-55 now. As Cherika Rafan is pushing it up now, up top to with Ashmin, to Zaire Brown. Lexi Durf has it. There's Vanessa Hughes. Zaire Brown cut in. No good on the shot. And there's Willis with the rebound. And Richner is now going to push it up. With 4 minutes left to play here, facing a 7-point deficit. They cut it down. See what they get here with Richner over on the right side. Floater. It rolls in. Nice little floater there. It's now a 5-point game.
It's getting interesting, and you could attribute Zakia Willis not being into the game right now. Or she's in, but I imagine she's tired. She hasn't left all game.
Yeah, she's played all game. As Lexi Durf takes a three-pointer from the top. Doesn't hit rim, hits the backboard though. And the Thunderbirds will come away with it with another opportunity to cut in this lead. And they drive in. Tough defense, they're fighting for it. It's gonna be a jump ball.
Solano ball.
And it's gonna be Solano ball. We got some substitutions here with Jada Scott, Savannah Lopez, and Rachel Everett coming in for Zaire Brown, Cherika Rafan, and Lexi Durf.
That might be the 4th or 5th jump ball we've seen. This matchup has proven to have been a great 1 versus 3 matchup here in the Bay Valley Conference.
Definitely. As Rachel Everett out there sharing the floor with Vanessa Hughes. And Savannah Lopez has it. Pass to Ashmin. She puts up the layup. It rolls in.
Crafty finish by Ashmin Saran.
Good finish and good pass. Little 2-man game there. A 2-woman game, I should say. And the Thunderbird were sleeping. 2 players didn't want to get the ball.
Just not on the same page, Etienne and McFadden.
And it goes out of bounds, and it'll be another Solano possession as they're up 7 right now. And Vanessa Hughes will look to inbound here. Jada Scott now has it. She's guarded tightly, facing a press.
Yeah.
And a travel.
Amazing full court press by the Thunderbirds.
That press got Solano out of sorts. Forced the turnover there with 2:50 left to go. And Zaire Brown will check back in for Rachel Everett. And Zaire Brown has been a big force for this team.
Yeah, she came out the second half and she made her presence felt really quickly.
We get a 3-pointer there from Merritt. No good, but they get their own rebound. They put up a tough shot, and there's Zykia Willis fighting for it. She rips it, but a jump ball was called before she can put up the shot. This time, it will be Thunderbird ball.
McFadden rushed that 3-pointer, and she had 20 seconds left on the shot clock. I think they just need to calm down. This is a good timeout, and a good chance for the Thunderbirds to regroup.
As you mentioned, we get a timeout here from the Falcons. And we get Solano timeout. He's trying to regroup and maintain this lead. And 7-point lead with 2:30 left to go. And Solano, has the momentum right now. As both teams take the court now. And Solano, like I said, has the momentum right now. They're up 7. Let's see if they can close this one out. But here's the Thunderbirds inbounding. Zykia, quick pass back. No good.
Vanessa Hughes everywhere once again, grabbing that defensive board.
There's Vanessa Hughes, like you mentioned, grabbing that board. There she is, top of the key over to Savannah Lopez. Up top to Jada Scott. They're looking for Zaire Brown. And Ashmin gets it stolen. That's McFadden. Goes for the layup, misses. But there's Zykia Willis with the putback.
Credit to Zykia, staying productive even though she's been in the entire game.
And they're pressing now. They almost forced a turnover. But there's Vanessa Hughes with the sidestep, scores the layup.
Once again, Vanessa Hughes, right place, right time.
And they maintain a 7-point lead again with just under 1:35 to go. As a long floater gets put up, no good. Jada Scott's pushing it, 2-on-1. And there's Vanessa Hughes again, left-handed. And she scores that one. Solano leads 61-52.
Vanessa Hughes showing out on the offensive and defensive end tonight.
Man, what a tale of two halves, as the Merritt Thunderbirds started off strong, going to Zykia Willis over and over again. But, man, Solano responded well and adjusted their defense, and look at the result right now, 61-52.
Yeah, as the game went on, Solano's looked more energized, and as the game went on for the Thunderbirds, they've looked more tired. So this is a good timeout for both of them, and we'll see if they can come out with energy.
Energy is right, because the way this is going, Merritt is going to need all the energy it can get to stop Solano on the defensive end. As we saw there, Solano was out and running the 2-on-1 break. as the Thunderbirds take the court first. We have Zakia Willis out there with Rick Richner. And as the Solano Falcons come out as well. We have Michaela Simon out there, Richner, Willis, Dominique Seymour, and Anaya McFadden.
Solano wins this. There'll be a three-way tie for number 1 in the Bay Valley.
As a quick bucket by Zakia Willis goes down. That's a timeout by the T-Birds. Quick bucket there. That's what you wanted if you're Willis. But they still face a 7-point deficit with just over a minute left. What do you do if you're the Thunderbirds?
Well, you have to maintain discipline on the defensive end. Can't be reaching in. Can't get foul calls. Just stay put. Hold your ground. And try to hold out and get this one last offensive possession or a couple last offensive possessions.
Yeah, with 30-second shot clocks, there's not much time left on the game clock after both teams get a possession. So they got to be aggressive on the defensive end, but not too aggressive if they get fouls called on them. As both teams take the court again.
We've seen this Thunderbird full court press be effective. Let's see if they can force another turnover.
As there's a discussion going on right now over substitutions. But here we go with Savannah Lopez going to inbound the ball here. Look for Merritt to put the pressure on, try to force a turnover, but they leave Lexi Durf open. They're pressing. They get it to Vanessa Hughes up ahead, and she has a way over to Ashmin. They're gonna, if they're smart, they'll use the clock here. Lexi Durf has it on the right side. She's looking over to Vanessa Hughes. Zaire Brown now. Savannah has it. There's Vanessa inside of Zaire Brown. Jump hook, no good. Zakia Willis comes away with it. She's pushing it up the break. She's double teamed. Puts up a three. No good off the glass. But the Thunderbirds retain possession. And what a score there. Number 21, Dominique Seymour, gets the second chance bucket to fall. Scoring out 56-61. It's a 5-point game with 33 seconds left to go.
Very wise by Solano using almost a full shot clock on that last possession. The Thunderbirds made a shot, but it might be too little too late.
Too little too late might be right, Caesar, as they face a two-possession deficit, the Thunderbirds that is, with only 33 seconds left. Not much time left to get going. So we'll see what they come up with on the defensive end when both teams take the court.
Yeah, Zakia Williams taking a three-pointer that was way off, but that might have been good for them as they got the offensive board and up on the layup.
And if you enjoyed tonight's game, we have much more action at Greg Poff on YouTube. We have all our games that are broadcasted here at home online at Greg Poff on YouTube, and much more content, such as our tribute to Kobe Bryant, the late great Kobe Bryant, just filmed by the cast of the Solano College Sports Network. So check it out. And we're also on channel 28 with the Fairfield Cable Access TV. As play resumed here with Jada Scott inbounding the ball. And Vanessa Hughes has it. Jada Scott now over to Zaire Brown. Tough layup, but she was fouled. It's going to be a foul on Michaela Simon, I believe. And the expressions on the Merritt Thunderbirds' face tells the story. They're not happy with this result going on right now, as they had all the momentum to start this game.
Started off strong, but the Solano Falcons rally here in the second half, and now they find themselves with another W.
As Zaire Brown hits the first. 6-point game. And it's going to be a timeout Solano here with just under 25 seconds to go, as Merritt faces a 6-point deficit. And man, Solano Falcons, we mentioned it, but it's so shocking they came out such a different team, as they were getting eaten alive down low by Zakia Willis. And, man, that defense just neutralized them.
Yeah, Coach Borcher really talked some sense to them at the half, and they came out a completely different team, as you mentioned, shooting the ball better, hustling, and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, they definitely shot the ball better, especially down low. They got everything to fall with Zaire Brown and Vanessa Hughes battling. You know, the three-point shot wasn't good tonight for them, but they had all the intangibles. Hustle, diving to the floor, and they're hitting the free throws right now. As Zaire Brown gets ready to shoot this free throw, presumably to ice the game. And she hits it. And Richner will take it up the court. She's going to push it. Let's get a quick bucket here. They have a corner three on the way. Air balls. And Lexi Durr comes away with it, and she's fouled hard. And Zakia Willis risking another technical as she just slapped the ball away with aggression.
Yeah, the frustration is set in definitely for Zakia Willis, playing every game, all game. I imagine she feels this is it's for waste.
Being the leading scorer definitely, you know, puts a lot of pressure on yourself to perform, and she performed very well, as we mentioned many times. But you know, ultimately, she can hang her head up high as her team still will maintain a good record, and she had herself a good game. As Zakia Willis will check out of the game for the first time. What a good performance by her nonetheless.
Yeah, and credit to her even on that last possession, trying to fight for the offensive board. Seemingly the game's out of hand. Is a true competitor.
As Lexi Durr, an excellent free throw shooter, as we pointed out, will shoot these free throws. And she makes the first. And she gets ready for the second. And with 16 seconds left, Thunderbirds, it was a lane violation on that previous free throw, but with 60 seconds left, the Thunderbirds turn it over.
Another bad pass by Etienne. It's been the story of the game for her.
Yeah, bad pass. And Solano will dribble it out here. And Solano gets the W. So, sorry, really quick, what did we see from Solano that second half?
Yeah, Solano played with defensive intensity, ball denial to Zakia Williams, and that's the formula to win if you want to beat the Merritt Thunderbirds.
Yeah, and that's going to do it us here for this game as Solano takes the victory 64-56. And stay tuned for the James Thomas Media Player of the Game after this.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether you're commentating a live game
or hosting your own TV show,
or working behind the scenes, then this is the class for you.
For more information, contact Greg Poff, that's me, at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester, and remember,
It's more than just sports, it's an education.
Brian Ambrose here with the James Thomas Media Player of the Game, Vanessa Hughes. Now, Vanessa, what was the mindset going into tonight's matchup versus the #1 team in the Bay Valley Conference?
We knew that we had to win this game because we needed to tie for first, and we let the first one get away from us. You know, we worked really hard all season, and we worked way too hard to not bring another banner. So we knew we had to do it. There was just no other way.
You guys trailed at the half, and you guys came out a different Solano team as you guys held Zakia Willis, their leading scorer, down and neutralized her. What was the difference in the second half?
Sorry, we started double teaming her kind of on the inside because at first we were trying to play behind her and she's just too powerful to do that. So we started helping from the top, and we just fixed our matchups, and that definitely helped us out. So we also hit some shots. So.
And what does a win like tonight against the #1 team in the Bay Valley do for you guys' confidence going forward?
It definitely gives us a lot of confidence. We have 3 games left, and we know we have to win out. So it just we know we have to do.
Great game tonight. Go enjoy your victory.
Thank you.
As Solano takes the W tonight, I'm Brian Ambrose, and for my entire broadcast crew here at the Solano College Sports Network, we hope to hear you soon. We hope to see you soon next time. Thank you, guys.